Can you guys answer this for me? What the fuck is going on at Aston Martin at the moment?
It's really sad to see, but I purely think it's down to the engines. This Honda engine is absolutely horrendous. Adrian Newey does not make a crap car. That's what I think.
Interesting. I don't think it's not the engine, but I think there's all this drama going on in the background as well, which is probably playing into it. I think it's a team sport and team dynamics are important. So it's more than just the engine, in my opinion.
So they've just announced that Adrian Newey is going to move in charge of technical instead of a team principal, which I think is the right decision. I think he's not really a team principal material.
No.
He's great at building a car, but he's never done this before. As far as I know, he's never been a team principal. I don't know. You might have to fact check that.
No,
he's always
I don't think he has
cars.
been a team principal, and I don't think he should be a team principal. But, you know, they were very strong in saying that he was going to be team principal.
Yeah.
But is that just because they couldn't get anyone good to go and work for them?
Maybe. I mean, obviously, it looks like they're about to sign Jonathan Wheatley from Audi, who has done an absolutely fine job. Mm-hmm. Average, pretty good.
I don't know. I think they're looking pretty good. And yeah, I think he is going there. Have you seen Horner's involved as well?
I think Horner will go to Audi. I think that's got to be a done deal because he's absolutely snaking around the paddock. Snaking around the paddock, like asking for jobs. He's already been into Alpine. He's already been anywhere. So I think he will.
Newey blocked him from Aston Martin.
Who did?
Newey.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No love lost there, right?
Yeah. I think he's been blocked on a few WhatsApps, to be honest.
Just like
I don't blame him.
File 51.
Yeah,
Ooh.
just block him on WhatsApp. He's on the list. But yeah, I think that actually, in my opinion, it's very much down to the engine. It looks like it. Mm-hmm. Honda have always had a terrible record at making crap engines with Fernando Alonso. And it seems that they've repeated themselves again.
Quick one, if you're enjoying the episode, we'd really appreciate it if you could hit subscribe. We are trying to get to 500 followers and it only takes 2 seconds.
Back to the episode.
Shall we talk a bit about like the engine and like what the problems are? Because in case anyone doesn't know.
So they're having so much vibration with that engine that Alonso's concerned about. They're both concerned about nerve damage.
Yes.
So I don't know if it clearly isn't as powerful as what it should be because they're so far off a lap. Alonso in China was driving down the main straight, the back straight, with his hands off like this.
I know.
Which is a little bit scary, but he's having that much problems that he's having to do that. I think they've got a good car underneath there. So everybody's, from what they've said, Stroll said, Alonso said he's got a good car. It sounds like it's just...
Stroll actually was there was video that's come out of him saying that this is the worst fucking car he's ever driven.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, I've also seen that apparently they turned up with Honda. They thought they were going to bring all these people and like 5 people turned up to Aston Martin and they went, well, what's this? They're like, well, this is our department. And they were like, well, where's everybody else? They're like, well, this is it. So...
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think something's going to have to give. They're going to have to either... They're going to have to do something, aren't they? Honda have pulled. They were going to do a special livery for the Japanese Grand Prix because it's Honda's home. They've pulled it because they can't have a Honda livery around the Japanese Grand Prix when they're rolling around at the back and the drivers are going stuff like that.
Yeah, they can't finish the race.
They're going to finish the race. So, that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah, it's interesting because I was obviously reading about it in preparation for this and it seems to not make sense as to why they would be having so many problems because I think they had the engines still in someone's car until like the end of 2023. It seems to be the same timeline as the Red Bull powertrains project and Red Bull have managed to get like a half decent engine. So like what has happened with Honda that has made this not happen? And I can't help but think that it is a team game, right? Aston Martin to me does not scream like wonderful workplace because if you're just throwing money at a problem, that doesn't necessarily fix everything. It doesn't take into account team dynamics. It doesn't take into account, I guess, management styles and things like that. And I think that's demonstrated when you're putting someone like Adrian Newey and like pushing him into a team principal role in order to block somebody else from going into there. Do you know what I mean? Like and keeping someone like Lance Stroll in the car. I know it's your son, but is that like giving really amazing place to work, we're really collaborative, we're at the forefront of our industry? Or is it just, I don't know, like you've seen him in Drive to Survive, right? It's like giving like evil Bond villain. Like that's not someone I'd want to work for. And he seems pretty like harsh. And I don't know if negative feedback and pressure is the way to get the best out of people.
Possibly. But the one thing I would say to that is there's a reason that Adrian Newey went there and it wasn't money. Because he could have got every contract on that grid if he wanted it. There were talks about him going to Ferrari. So there must have been something that Lawrence Stroll said or did to convince him. And I don't think he's a money chaser. I think he's a project chaser.
But were they going to give him the free reign to become team principal? It's not necessarily just the money, but also the getting up to that level to then be a team principal.
I don't think he would have wanted to be team principal though. No? Like, doesn't he still do all of his drawings and stuff on paper and that? Like, it's not screaming like, let's make the processes really amazing.
But it's the next step, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does he want the next step? How old is the guy?
True, but I think everybody wants the next step, don't they? They all want that. They want the power.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think not going to Ferrari, though, that's because that comes with moving to Italy. It comes with a language barrier. Like, he can stay where he lives right now with Aston Martin. Like,
yeah, I get it. I just think there's something. I think this whole Aston Martin thing is down to the engines. I don't think there's too much more into it personally. Okay. I might be completely wrong, but you'll start to see, you might start to see cracks where it's a very difficult time, you know? And the other thing is, does Alonso keep racing next year? Do you see him on the grid next year?
I want him to be on the grid in a really bloody good car because I want him to win another championship. I just think that would be so epic.
Do you think he could do it in a really good car? If he was in this year's Mercedes or something?
100%,
do you think
100%.
He's got another title in him?
Okay. Hamilton and Alonso, same car.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win? I think Hamilton. Alonso.
Jack?
I think it'd be an amazing championship. I think it'd be
Get
unbelievable.
Off the fence.
I think it will go to the wire.
And you should back your co-host.
But I think it's going to be Hamilton. I think it'll go to it. But what a championship that would be.
How incredible would that be?
It'd be because, that'd be unreal. Let's see it happen. Mercedes.
Yeah, forget Hamilton's 8th. Let's get Alonso's 3rd.
Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be incredible. But
would you rather that happen if you could choose one, by the way? Alonso 3rd or Hamilton 8th? Maybe 9th. Depending on which side of the fence you're on.
Maybe, yeah. Because I love all the Alonso drama, you know, like all the Crashgate stuff, like him being involved in all of that. Like, and he's been like cursed in all of his moves. I don't know. I just feel like it would make for a really epic storyline. And I love F1 for the racing, yeah, but also for the drama. I'm here for the storylines. I want to be sat there with my popcorn watching it all go to shit, you know?
Jack disagrees, by the way.
Fuck Alonso. Give me a bag of pork scratchings and a Hamilton 8th championship. Come on. It's what we want to see. I love Hamilton. And he would be the most decorated driver of all time.
He already is, no?
He's Southern. It's debatable. He's joint. He's there with Shuey. And Shuey was a horrible, nasty racer. He used to cut people up. And I think Hamilton's done it the right way. That's why I'd love to see him win an 8th.
Yeah, there's no hate for Hamilton here. I just, I want the drama. I'd love to see Alonso win again.
Yeah, I would also like to see Alonso win again. I think it's probably too late now, unless Aston Martin can change their engine very quickly or improve their engine and they start running at the front.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. Do we think he'll retire next year? I kind of feel like maybe he won't retire until Hamilton retires.
I think you'll see Alonso gone and maybe Hamilton gone next year.
Well, Alonso is about to have a baby, so that kind of makes sense. Hamilton, do you think he'll go if he doesn't win?
Yeah, I think
I feel like he hasn't done enough, like, like all the ex-champions, that they have to spend like 5 years like racing around at the back before they realise it's time to...
I don't think... Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, Kimi did it, didn't he? And, I don't think that... I think if Hamilton's got a shit car, next time he's got a shit car, he's gone.
Yeah, he is always depressed, isn't he, when he's got a bad car?
Next time, but he's got a decent car this year, and he will win races this year, I think. So it depends. I think Alonso will be gone, Hamilton will be gone. Cadillac will probably get rid of one of Checo or
Oh my God, the most boring lineup ever.
Checo or Bottas. Let some new blood through. It was great to see Kimi come through. Like, give these lads a go for a couple of seasons.
Yeah.
I think at some point you've just got to go, you know what, I'm too old now. I've done it. But I think Alonso's done at the end of the season. Hamilton, maybe if he's got a good car.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to retire first? Will it be Alonso or will it be Hamilton? Make sure to let us know in the comments and hit subscribe.